Welcome into another episode of Shuffle, Scuffle. We've obviously, because this is Shuffle, Scuffle, have an amazing game lined up. First, we got to tell you all about our sponsors. Cool Stuff Inc. is a sponsor of this channel. We love Cool Stuff Inc. They are literally the best. If you want to buy cards, you want to buy sealed product, you want to buy board games, whatever things, some dice, whatever you want for your game playing needs, go to coolstuffinc.com and use the code
Nerds.
And if you use code
Nerds,
you'll get 5% off because you use code
Nerds.
Yes. And also you can get on that site or using our EU and US links in the description below, Dragon Shield. They have the best sleeves in the multiverse.
Good sleeves.
And everything you see in this video, playmats and sleeves, are Dragon Shield. They're all look amazing. They're perfect. Go get them.
There's one stipulation for this gameplay series. Is when you draw a token, it's got to be on an Infinite token. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm getting texts about people trying to buy Infinite tokens right now. Not sponsored. And the winner of this video gets to sign the elusive Magikarp. And there's not going to be just one winner. There's going to be two winners because it's Two-Headed Giant against Nerdgirl and Astralsflame, formerly members of DGen Gaming, currently members of Topdeck Studios. So whenever we mention DGen Gaming, we're actually talking about Topdeck Studios. Please go check them out because they're awesome.
Hey guys, Player A Joe Cherry's here, pronouns he, him.
Player BZ here, pronouns also he, him.
I'm playing Oketra, which is a token deck. You've seen it on the show before, but this time we're doing it in Two-Headed Giant. BZ, what are you playing?
I'm playing Nylea Keen-Eyed, and I'm going to cheat a bunch of fatties into play by reducing their mana costs.
The strategy here is we're both just going to make a ton of huge creatures, and we're going to get in with them. Both these hands totally playable. They're going to get the game plan going early, and we got lands.
Let's do it. Do it.
MTG Nerdgirl here. Pronouns are she, her, and I'm here with Astrals.
Howdy, howdy everyone, Astralsflame, pronouns he, him, and I am jamming Baladros Witherbloom.
And I am playing Shadrix, the Silverquill Lord, I believe. DGens vs. Nerds, Dragons vs. Gods. Who's gonna take home the fish title? I think it's gonna be us. Let's do it.
Hey.
Hey everybody, welcome down to the table. We're playing a special Two-Headed Giant game today, playing for a signature on this coveted Magikarp. It takes a lot to get your signature on here. And, you know, our guest actually has a signature. Nerdgirl does, but this is a team game. So this is DGen Gaming versus the Nitpicking Nerds. Let's go. Let's figure out who's going first. How are we doing that? You can tell. This was your idea.
It was my idea. We're gonna do Pictionary. So me and Joe are gonna draw particular cards that we picked out, and the first teammate to pick gets to decide who goes first.
Yes, and they're, for a little help for our teammates, they are cards from the decks, and they do know the list, so it'll give them a little help, even if our drawings are awful.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Set, go.
Nothing so far. Tree. Okay. A person in a robe. Is it a robe? Oh man, is it an equipment? A sword of robe of stars? Wow. Is it Elish Norn?
Yes, it's Elish Norn.
Bit of hat.
Outpost Siege? Oh, Bolus is Citadel.
That's a good Citadel.
And as Two-Headed Giant is a little different from normal commander, me and BZ are choosing to go first because we want a little competition. Sometimes it is better to go second because in Two-Headed Giant, the player going first, because there's technically just kind of there's two entities here, doesn't draw like in normal commander. So we're going first without drawing. All right, so let's start off, BZ. We won't draw. I'm gonna play Snow-Covered Plains and a Esper Sentinel. And BZ, what are you gonna do?
Just a forest. We done.
All right, let's draw.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn.
They're up on cards. They're up 2 cards already. This is no good.
I'm gonna play a Plains, and then I'm gonna do the most busted thing ever, and we're gonna play a Soul Ring.
Oh.
Trigger on Esper Sentinel.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even see you play that. It's when it's cast.
Yeah, it's when it's cast. So I am going to draw. Okay.
Looks like we're only down 1 card.
But there's a Soul Ring on the battlefield.
We should take our turn.
We should take our turn. All right, let's untap, draw. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play War Room, tap here, and we're gonna go ahead and play Stone Forge Mystic.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm gonna search for a Sword of the Animist and put it into my hands.
And then I'm gonna play Castle Garenbrig and an Emerald Medallion, start the cost reduction train. You wanna jam for 1?
I mean, it is free. I will choose to attack Nerdgirl, as is customary. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Pay 3, 1 to pay the tax, and I'll go ahead and cast the Fateful Absence on your Stoneforge Mystic.
On Stoneforge? Okay, Stoneforge will be destroyed, and we will get a clue.
Yes, and I will play a Silverquill Campus tapped.
And I will play a forest and tap 2 to jam out a Talisman of Resilience to get a bit of land. I don't have the ability to pay for the tax, so Sentinel will get the draw.
We'll
there.
go ahead and draw for that. All right, anything else?
And on my end,
All
I
right,
think.
let's rock and roll.
Untap, draw. All right, we're gonna play a Sheffet Dunes.
I'll play a Beseiju.
Beseiju makes a lot of sense.
I think I need to make the first move, so I'll do this first. I'll tap 2 for a Reclamation Sage. Target the Soul Ring. Needs to go. Needs to go.
I think my play is actually, we're gonna cast a Sword of the Animist, and that's right, we're gonna follow that up with the best magic card ever printed, Thraben Inspector, to gain my second
Already had a clue.
And I will go to combat and we'll send one Astral this time, but it'll deal damage to the same person.
You got it.
All right, I will pass.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go ahead and play a Study Hall.
Ooh, that's for taking us to school.
All right, let's go ahead and remove the Mystic.
From the graveyard?
From the
Lose one, you
graveyard.
gain one?
Yo,
All right, so
tying in the score.
1.
This is worded the best way, actually, BZ. We're gonna lose 2 life.
Each opponent, right?
Each opponent, and we are 2 opponents.
Play a Swamp here and tap 2. And I'm gonna drop in a Delphi Voidwalker, and I think I'm good.
Yes, I'm also good.
Draw. So let's go ahead and pay 2 mana to acquire my Sword of the Animist.
I would like to respond to that. I'm actually gonna go and target Thraben Inspector with the equip on the stack for Infernal
Sure.
Grasp.
So I will draw off of this. All right. This will die, and I will.
Actually, we'll get exile with a void counter.
I'm also going to go ahead and cast, because I tapped terribly, we're going to lose a life.
Nice.
Cast a Steel Shaper's Gift. All right, I'll get a Skull Clamp and put it into my hand.
Hopefully that can help with land drops. Now it's my turn of the
Just
turn.
want lands.
I'm going to play a Nykthos, and we're going to tap 3 to cast Nylea. Then we're going to tap 1, get some serious reduction. We'll play a Fierce Empath. I'm going to go find some kind of fun, beefy 6-drop or more. I'm going to grab a Wormcoil Engine, which may or may not be played next turn. Who knows? And
Pretty good.
don't really have attacks, because that's a 3/3. Go.
Then I will take a quick lead here. I'm gonna actually drop in a Fielder Rune.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna tap for colorless, and I'll do it with a Swamp so I keep up some access. And Field's just gonna go and sack right away to that Nykthos.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna destroy non-basic land, an opponent, and each player is gonna search for basic land and put it on the battlefield.
Bunch of basics here.
Bunch of basics.
Forest, and this is going to go under Dolphin.
Beauty.
I'm going to play a Swamp for turn. And I'm gonna go ahead and play my General,
Yeah, it's a turn early.
Shatrix Silverquill. Do you have anything else to do?
I do not. I think we can move to combat, get some triggers.
So beginning combat, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card and lose a life, and I'm gonna have my teammate make a 2/1 Flying Inkling.
All right, I got a little inkling.
Looks great.
Thank you.
I don't think I should attack for 3, right? Because they have some solid blockers.
Yeah, they got some solid blockers, but Delphi can actually get in because it's got Shadow. I am gonna squeak in for 3.
Anything else over there?
I think that's everything.
Let's go ahead.
Draw.
Draw for turn. All right, 4 mana here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop a Smothering Tithe. BZ, do your thing.
I
Whatever
think
you
I'm just going to do this, right? I'm going to hide away on this Mosswort Bridge. Boop. This one.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not a bad one. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, pass.
All right, untap, and I will pay the tax.
You're gonna pay 2? Okay.
Okay.
I'll draw. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll deny. I'll
Denied.
Two.
Treasure denied. All right.
All right, I'm gonna jam in a Hostile as
Oh, I
land
love
for
that.
turn.
I'm gonna play a land. I'm also gonna play this Charger. I'm gonna go to combat. I will +1/+1 my board.
I'll take the draw, and then I'll pay the 2 on the Smothering Teeth.
Lose 1. Any attacks?
I say we just go in. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a Delphi and a 2/1 Flyer.
And I'll exile that from your graveyard.
Yep, this is exiled.
Okay. Well, that's a total of 5,
Yep.
11, 15. So I think
Jump here.
that looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
So, so we're going to take...
I guess actually the better chump is like
Okay,
BZ chump with your Fierce Empath.
correct. And we'll jump like that, and we'll take 6 commander and 5 regular.
Yep. That Fierce Empath will be a real pleasure, please, and thank you.
It's
Much appreciated, friend. Thank you.
your Dolphin's tapped though.
It is tapped.
All right.
All right, so at a turn, I'm going to activate Nylea, see what we hit.
Whoop.
It is Guardian Project. Do I just bin that?
What's it doing for us?
What is it doing for us? I don't want to draw that card. All right, we will put it under the Dothy, basically. So then we will go to our turn.
Stonksy Dothy. Stonksy.
Untap, draw. So first, before we go to combat, we're going to put Esper Sentinel equipped up with this sword. Combat. Hiya. Hiya. Trigger. All right, so I'll get this land onto the battlefield tapped. You guys can go to blockers.
I think we are okay with no blocks.
Yeah, I think we just kind of eat it. So that's 4. 4? Yeah.
All right, so then this one.
All right, I got a follow-up. And that follow-up is Vanquish the Horde. We're gonna go ahead and destroy all creatures.
Get them out of here. So these ones that are on our side are gonna get voided. So we'll keep them separate because they are still technically voided.
If you wanna void this as well.
Yeah, here's the void. Here's the void pile. Just be right here, in case anyone's wondering where that is.
My turn is completely over, but I'll let you do other stuff.
I may have things. I will play a Bonders Enclave, and then everybody knew about this. So we're going to play. Let's do good old Worm Coil, and then I guess we are done.
Draw. And we have to decide if we want to pay the
two Smothering Tide triggers.
I think you pay, I can't.
All right, so we'll get one treasure here.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go ahead and jam in a Noxious Gear Hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit.
I would imagine it's this one.
It is the Worm Coil engine.
All right, so squish. I'm gonna get 2 worms.
Yep, and we're gonna gain 6 life.
Yep.
To 57, and then my partner here's got a great play.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a land for turn. And then I'm gonna play Ghouls of the Night. I can get a creature from each player's graveyard and put it onto the battlefield under my control. They're
Well-
also black zombies.
So I have a good one. It's a Worm Coil engine.
Yeah. So for me, you get the Delphi back.
No, none of this is good. That was terrible. And then I'm gonna give you a black zombie.
Should I get the Trespasser or the...
Yeah, go Trespasser.
So Trespasser removing your board clear from the graveyard.
Yep.
They really don't want us to have a graveyard.
We think pass?
I think pass. I don't think we can do anything else, so yeah.
Pass.
Draw. We're gonna go Mangara the Diplomat, and I will sack this treasure for a mana, and we'll play a Selfless Spirit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tap 2 mana for a Selvala. So if someone plays the biggest creature, which the record is 6 right now, if someone plays a 7/7, they'll get to draw. I don't know if that's happening or not. I'll use the other 4 to play a Blade Griff Prototype. So let's see, this card is probably terrible. When it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice that one of your opponents controls. So they can just sacrifice their worst thing. Yeah. Okay, that's not so hot. Okay, so I think that's it for us.
Yeah, so we'll pass.
All right.
We've got a couple of Smothering Tide triggers coming up.
So I will not pay it.
I'll pay and deny 1 treasure.
All right, so I'll get 1 treasure. Boop.
Play a land for turn.
I think I'm gonna do mine super simple. I'm gonna jam in Greed.
Greed.
So I can pay 2 life, tap a swamp, draw a card.
So we're gonna go ahead and play Shadrick's Silverquill again.
The one, the only.
The only.
Yeah. 5 plus the tax here. So I'll do an Inkling here and I'll give all my stuff +1/+1.
Okay.
I think we ship them forward.
Okay.
All right, this is the house.
So just mega beats. So we got 5, 7, 4, and 4, and there's nothing to exile. You could exile one of your own things, right?
I don't think there's any creatures in there, is
I
there?
don't know if you guys have something.
I have a Charger.
You can hit the
I think
charger.
you could just exile it and drain us for 2.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll exile my Charger.
All right, so you gain 1, we lose 2. How do we want to block this? We know what's in my hand. We know what I want to do next turn.
Mm-hmm. I think I just might go here.
There and sack, just
And
to
sack.
avoid the life gain. Oh wait, we do.
But that- and then that-
wait, we do get a trigger off this.
No, we don't.
Oh,
Neither
because they
one
can
of
all
us-
just send right at me.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Mangara's awful.
Yeah, I think ours is terrible.
All right, well, actually, that lets me, does this thing have menace? It doesn't. So I can go here, because then when I sack this, will be free.
Oh, because it's a free block
And
and
then
we
we can
want to
just
chunk
probably
anyway.
take the rest, right?
Yeah, it's a chunk. It's 4 and 5's 9. That's why you get 60 life.
Yeah, so I'll sack. This will gain indestructible, so we'll take 7 because of the 2 life gain.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
And then you guys gain nothing.
but I think that's it.
Yeah, I
All
think we're
right.
good.
Untap.
Yeah, we're gonna highlight how bad this card in my hand is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm gonna cast Semblance Amble, not the bad card. We're gonna exile Druid of Purification, which says each player gets to destroy an artifact or enchantment I don't control. So you guys could just blow up Cherry's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been so bad.
We're not gonna play it.
Why not? You should have played
We're
it.
gonna play it. We're gonna hear. We're gonna have creatures cost 2 less.
Beezy, we were pros, Beezy. We fist bumped.
I almost did it. You know.
That's so bad. All right, I'm going to cast my commander, Oketra.
GEO.
God Eternal Oketra. The GEO of the deck. And then I think we're just going to pass, right?
I think that sounds good to me.
All right. I am gonna, on the end step, I am gonna tap in. I don't have the treasure to pay for this, but I'm gonna pay 2 life and draw a card.
So greedy.
So greedy, and then I'm gonna get a second treasure.
Untap. Draw.
Draw, not paying.
Well, so are you doing your thing?
Yeah, let me jam
Should
in.
we wait to see how combat works first? Because I have a lot of stuff. Like, they kind of need an answer for this, right?
They could. I think maybe it's combat. I hold back Gear Hulk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Combat and yeah.
Should I put, so should I put a +1/+1 counter?
Yeah, I do plus, and then I can take an Inkling.
Sure. All right, you get another Inkling, and I'll do +1/+1 counters. I mean, if they don't answer the Strix, they're going to be in some trouble, right?
Yeah, Strix has to. Strix is back to 3, isn't it?
So Shadrix is like a 4.
Yeah, 4.
7.
So it's a 4-power double striker, right?
Yeah, certainly is.
It certainly is a 2-turn clock.
And I think we're just going in with my team and the Inkling, right? They don't have anything to block
The one that can
it.
attack.
All right, easy.
Okay.
Do it.
Should I go to blocks first?
No.
No, I shouldn't. go to
No,
blocks.
absolutely not.
Sorry. All right, so I'm going to, since I have 10 power, we're going to use Mosswort Bridge to cast this card for free, which is Selvalla's Stampede. So starting with me, each player votes wild or free. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you hit a creature, and that goes into play for each wild vote, and then for each free vote, I get to put this card into play. And so it is starting with me.
So you're gonna choose your deck, correct?
I'm going to choose deck, and then you're going to also choose deck.
Now, me and Bees are gonna choose deck, and then you.
I think we just choose free.
We both choose free.
All right, so we'll flip to hit 2 creatures. That's a big boy.
That's a 16/6.
It's a great worm.
Indestructible.
Okay.
Doesn't have reach though.
Does not have reach. Not even close. A meteor golem.
Oh, no!
And put it in play. Show them the big thing.
Let's
That's so lucky.
finish resolving the spell. Let's put this in play.
Ulamog. Is that it's not a cast though, right?
It's not
Not
a
a
cast.
cast,
We don't
okay.
get the trigger. But I will draw 1 card because of the 16/16 being the biggest thing in the universe.
Okay, Shadrix needs to die.
Okay, so we're going to try to target Shadrix with the meteor golem trigger.
That's going to resolve. Also, the trigger on this is, do you have a creature?
Yes, Mangara bites it and we lose 2. I mean, we just go here, right?
I guess I don't even have to block. There's no reason to even poke at it.
But then the Inkling, I mean, this card is so bad that I think it's pretty okay if we trade with an Inkling.
I think so too. It's pretty
The card's
awful.
miserable. It's so bad. And then there's a Dothy we can't stop. I think the blocks are going to be like that.
Okay, so you guys take 5.
Trades on the token.
So these die and go underneath my thing.
Right, so this one won't, but so this spell and these 2 both will.
Okay.
Oh wait, did you guys pay for the treasures this turn? Sorry, asking a little late.
No, I did not.
I will.
Little late treasure resolve. Don't worry.
Little late. This is
You come here.
casual
You come
command-
here and do it for us.
Casual commander. Minor fix. So what happened was, I don't know what I did, but I put Mangara in the graveyard and Selfless Spirit. Selfless Spirit went under here. Mangara just didn't die last turn.
Right. He was indestructible.
So he's just here. He's back.
And the Nerdgirl has
everybody
that in
who
the
was
stack.
yelling in the comments already, if you had waited 10 minutes, you would have seen that we fixed it.
It was less than 10. Okay. So then we're in the post combat. There's a Windborn Muse here.
And I've got, so I'm going all in here. There's 7. Belly's coming in.
It's a lot of chump blockers.
Paying 10 life.
So we're
Oh,
gonna go down to
shoot.
45.
Wow.
So I'm gonna untap all lands I control.
Not the talisman.
Not the talisman, sorry, that was a miss. And I'm a big fan of getting some life back, so we're gonna go for Gary,
Oh no, that's
which
worth
is each opponent. So
4,
So we
5,
lose
6, 12 total.
12.
That was really bad.
Okay.
But you did cast your second spell for the turn.
I
so
did.
We'll draw.
Get there, Mangara.
Off Mangara.
Look at you go.
Anything else?
Yeah, so I guess if you guys are good to pass, we are going to use Selvala to make 16 green mana. We're just going to activate Nightly 5 times.
you got it, you got it.
All right, so we'll get a Vizier.
One.
We'll get, okay, we're going to bend this into exile. 3. Do I want that? All right, so that's going to be 3. Bennett. 4 Kenriths. That's probably, that could shut down like Dothy.
Can shut down Dothy. Can also shut down
The Beledros, making infinite chump blockers. All right, so I guess we'll leave this, and then we'll put the Vizier in my hand, and then we'll get cracking.
All right, let's untap.
Draw a mystery card.
I'll make a little Saproling.
Hey, raindrop. Hey. I'm just excited.
I'm going to start by trying to do Kenrith's Transformation.
It is a 3/3,
It is an Ilk, so I'll draw 1 card.
but it's a 5/5 technically.
Yeah, it's 5/5 Elk. So Windborn Muse, we can attack Astral, right? Same as Mangaro, where it's like you just don't attack that person.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, just where Mangara does nothing, neither does Windborn Muse.
Okay. All right, so we'll full send on Astral.
Unless I can flicker his
Gary.
Gary.
Well, then I'd cry forever.
Then we're just gonna die.
Right, so we'll target defending player, right? So you have to exile top 20 cards. All right, so then we got 2 very chumpable big creatures coming at you.
Gary's gonna block the 16/16,
You don't like to hear that.
and I'm gonna throw the Pest up in front of Ulamog.
All right, so double chumps, then you'll gain 1 off of the death. Okay, okay. All right, so we'll use Selvala. We'll make another 16 mana. Spend 6 of it. We'll play Bluegan. We're gonna -3 and try to destroy, you think Beladros?
Beladros really.
I guess we'll target Beladros. So we're at 10 mana, there's 2 of it. And we'll play this guy and hope the top card of our deck is a creature. And we can start maybe playing him. Nope. So we'll go down 3 to give you a forest into exile.
Nope, it's not an exile anymore.
Oh, you're right. I'll bin a forest.
Nice.
With Nylea, and then we'll go down to, oh, then we get to look. It is a creature, oh boy, look out. Elvish Mystic.
Another creature.
Oh boy, I'll spend 2 more mana on the worst card in this deck, Centaur Omen Reader. If it's tapped, my creatures cost 2 less. So we're gonna pay 4 mana, and we're officially out of that. We'll play Tangle Golem, love that card. All right, and then that should be it for me, and you are just passing. Right?
Yeah, I am passing.
Okay.
To start, Scoozy Doos.
Yeah, love the Scoos.
Scoos is good times. I like Scoos. And then I'm gonna tap in 3.
Okay.
Vainwitch Coven.
All right, so then Mangara will draw you a card.
Yep. And then Cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
I think we combat first.
So we go for 4.
We go 4.
4 for.
It's kind of a lot.
I can't stop anything.
So pessimistic.
Oh yeah, did you guys pay?
No.
Good old delayed triggers.
I'm so good at
So
this
I think what
game.
you should actually do before we decide if we want to walk around is crack some of those clues.
I don't think so.
Okay, you want to go? I trust you. Okay.
So I think
You think we're going to go down to a low life total?
if
this time?
we die, we die.
If he dies, he dies.
And it was
That is true because it's
if
tautology.
it's I think it's if we die, we're dead. But if we don't die,
Play
we
to our outs?
I think we play. I think we're playing.
Play to our out.
I think we are playing to our outs this way.
Okay, so we are going to say no blocks.
Okay, take 4.
We're not cowards.
Okay, and we're not 100% sure how this is going to work out. So I will play Magister of Worth.
Right.
All right,
so
so
the
This card is absurd.
destruction is a tie.
destruction is on ties, meaning
So
that
we
it's
get to hear their votes, I guess.
okay. We can't let so Gary kills us.
Does it?
And then this guy also basically kills you.
We'll put this to 1, but I think going to 1 is great for us. Before voting, I have to respond with flawless maneuver to give my creatures indestructible.
Okay.
Right.
That is what I have to start with. And
Oh, I
then we're going to vote for the destruction.
We have to not lose the game.
Everything's going to die except for my creatures.
Right. And I don't believe there's any die triggers on our side.
Yep. So that'll be for 10.
So the old drain for 10.
I thought it was, we counted.
I miscounted greed.
We kind of agreed as one, so we go to 3. Yeah.
All right, and then you guys gain.
10.
So this goes to my graveyard, and then this is officially done.
Those are all
But
exiled.
it's still
yeah.
voided, so if Dorothy comes back.
And this is yours, and this is still exiled.
Right, if Dorothy comes back, we got more shenanigans.
All right, end of turn.
Let her rip, cherries.
Let's go. I'm going to cast a White Mane Lion. Trigger on Oketra. I'll get a 4/4 zombie on the cast, and then I will return White Mane Lion to my hand. So I'm going to repeat this process. We're going to do this 2 more times, so we'll end up with 3 zombies. Then I'm going to also do it with treasures. This is a White Mane Lion bounce, if anybody's wondering what's going on. It's going to keep bouncing itself. So I'll be up to 5 zombies by the end of turn with White Mane Lion back in my hand. And then we get to untap.
Slam it, I guess.
It is. It's really good. It's true conviction.
Gives his dudes double strike lifelink.
Oh no.
So we're going to head to combat.
All right.
All right. Everything is coming in. These all have vigilance.
Right. So these guys are going to come in. I guess Astral will mill you for 20 again.
So my total is these are 8 times 5. This is 40 by itself plus 6, 46. 46 plus 50 over here.
Okay, and then we got plus another 26.
So we have to jump?
We have to chump the 16/16.
Okay, then I guess I'll jump to 16.
And then it's
50 plus 10.
so 60?
60.
That's a swing. Then they get a whole turn.
And you get 50?
So I guess I can draw a card because I have a creature power 4 or greater. And I guess I'll play it, I don't know. I'll play a Beast Whisper, and then I'll plus this thing to make a spirit. So we got a 2/2 spirit. Oh, I gotta do what Cherries always does. It doesn't fly. So you gotta give it legs.
Yes, that's the key to the spirit. Like, how do you know it doesn't have flying? It's got legs.
Obviously. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay.
So we are done.
Untap and see.
Untap and draw.
Guess there's tithes, but I imagine it doesn't matter anymore.
Ties.
It's not going to do it.
I'm gonna get myself 2 treasures.
Do this.
Yeah, but then it's 3 on them as well. And then treasure.
It's either that or death.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta go for it.
So you and me are going to draw 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards. Sure. Yeah, I'm in.
Does trigger tithe 3 times.
Yeah.
6 treasures.
Yeah, I will play a forest in on turn, and I'll tap 1 to lose 2, and we'll see what I
Right.
pick.
Greed.
Does any of your board clears cost very little?
Nope, unfortunately not. And they all require a double black pip, and I don't have the 3rd black on there.
Well, I meant for me. I have 1 more card draw.
They're a little bit expensive.
Is there a Vanquished Horde hiding in there?
All right, well, I'm going to draw and lose a life, and you can sack a creature.
All right, Beast Whisper, you did it, buddy.
Not even the spirit that puts a card in your hand?
Well, forgot. Call it a punt. Hit the punt counter.
All right, that's it.
Yeah,
Dang.
GG's.
That was
GG's, guys.
insane. We were literally on our heels the whole game.
And I think you guys might have had lethal with the
It
astronaut.
was
zone
close.
thing.
It was close. There was a do this for the camera now. We can show them. There was an astronaut's altar in Astral's hand. We kind of calculated it, but we kind of didn't calculate it.
We weren't sure on the math because you had to play some dudes, sack some dudes, and it would be extra Zulaport triggers. And if you could get 2 extra triggers out of it, then we would have been obviously dead because we were at 3 at the end.
Yeah, so let's check. So in play would have been the Gearhulk plus Inkling, right? First play would have had to have been tap in on 3. This always had to happen first. Had to be
Altar would have to come
The
down.
witch and
Witch and Altar would have to be it. So I'd
you
have
also
to
need Zulaport as a way to gain life. It seems like you're a little short on mana.
I don't know, maybe.
So it would have been like Altar in plus the Witch, right? And sack the Inkling. We would have no life yet. So we would have floated on 2, and then we would have done 1 and 1. Then Cutthroat came in.
Then it's awkward on colors.
I think you went on the
Still
color,
not
man.
there.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed really close.
Yeah, I think I would have been off by 1 mana. If Beladros wasn't answered,
Oh, jeez.
then that would have been.
All right, that was super fun. Literally on our heels the whole game. Before we wrap up, we gotta have you guys shout out your socials. Tell them where to find you. Tell them what DGen Gaming is. What is DGen Gaming?
DGen Gaming is this amazing team that was made by MTG Nerdgirl, full of amazing content creators who do a wide variety of super awesome stuff, charity stuff, tournaments, MTG, board games, a lot of Catan, a lot of other really cool stuff that I'm gonna forget to mention because there's just so many cool stuff. There's even D&D. There's D&D. It's super cool.
But yeah, I think he said cool stuff 7 times.
Cool stuff. But yeah, super awesome. Again, my name is Astralsflame. You can find me on most platforms and doing the arena thing and the commander thing. And I had an absolute blast jamming in today. Fist bumping for sure.
Bumps.
So I'm MTG Nerdgirl. You can find me on all platforms as well, Twitch and YouTube and Twitter. But a bunch of other stuff too, but far less relevant. I did indeed start DGen Gaming. It's a bunch of content creators on Twitch, hopefully soon YouTube as well. And like I said, we do a bunch of cool things like DGens and Dragons. We're starting a couple of other small shows, talking about a trivia show, which would be really cool. Maybe you guys could come on and do trivia.
If you want me to do trivia,
Magic
I
trivia.
Trivia is one of my favorite things I don't do enough because I absolutely love trivia.
That's the fated rematch then of the two-headed giant.
So we're working on a trivia magic themed show, and that's going to be super fun. And that's it. Thank you guys for having us.
If you don't check them out, I will be personally offended.
Super fun. Oh, double
Double
Nerdgirl
fist bump.
with double fist bump. So super fun. But that's the end. Peace out, Tribe Scouts.